Good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. And yes, I've gone quite some time since I've done anything on JD versus AH. But, oh my god, you would think that once the trial was over, she would head back into obscurity, right? I mean, he won. Definitively. All the evidence was on his side, and it was damning. But oh no, not her. So, there was a lot of things going on last week, but number one, and what pisses me off, is that the AH stands had the balls to go after Britney Spears. So, what am I talking about? Well, we're going to read the article here. We're going to take a look at some of the dumbass comments that were spread by AH stands all over her freaking Instagram feed, and some images as well, as you can see up there. I will, of course, include all the links to this in the description box. Alright. Trigger warning, folks. I use a lot of profanity on this channel, especially when I'm dealing with a special level of bullshit. So, profanity is not your thing. Please just click on the articles, alright? As we know, Britney Spears has gone through hell. She had a conservatorship for 13 years that stripped her of all her basic human rights, which is, I hate to say it, folks, what conservatorships are. For those of you who say I just don't understand, remember, folks, I worked in the field, right? Missouri Department of Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities, ring a fucking bell to you people. I worked with conservatorships. There are options when somebody is incapacitated, such as partial conservatorship, which still ultimately gives the power of the person to say yay or nay, but we choose the conservator, and it's usually over financials. And anyway, I have a video on that, so go look it up. So, AH fans storm Britney Spears' social media after Johnny Depp post. Britney Spears shared a quote from Johnny Depp on her Instagram, causing an uproar on social media as AH fans stormed the comment section like a bunch of freaking godforsaken piranhas. Can I start calling them piranhas? I kind of want to start calling them piranhas. Britney Spears sparked quite an uproar on social media after sharing a quote by Johnny Depp, who recently won a defamation lawsuit against his ex, AH. The 40-year-old pop star shared a quote from the actor, 59, on her Instagram on Friday, August the 5th. People cry not because they're weak, but it's because they've been strong for too long, the quote read, with Depp credited at the end. Now, for those of you dumbasses saying, but the quote didn't originally come from him, he's just stealing it, you fucking hypocritical bitches. You quote your goddamn queen all the goddamn always. Fans of certain authors quote them all the time. I quote J.R.R. Tolkien with my whole chest at every given and presented opportunity. I've also been known to quote Anne Rice, Josephus, Victor Hugo, Boethius, the list goes on, okay? We quote our favorite authors, actors, what have you. It's a human trait. More than likely, he has indeed used this exact quote in the same way I quote Tolkien or Anne Rice or Boethius, alright? Or Plato. I'm a nerd. So, yeah. Really, people? Really now. Britney also shared another quote, this time by Victor Hugo. Thank you. He who opens a school door closes a prison, it read. Accurate. And here's the post, folks. While Britney may have only the best intentions. Her death quote sparked quite the backlash from supporters of her in the comment section. I'm so goddamn tired of this bullshit. Stop it. He won on evidence. What the hell is matter with you people? See, the press wants me to suspend my common sense, my logical brain, my analytical brain, everything I have learned as someone who is the daughter of someone who's worked in healthcare longer than most of these stand and so-called news reporters have been alive, and the basic fucking laws of physics. Seriously, people. Seriously. Just stop. Pick up a medical textbook. Pick up a book on fucking physics while you're at it. For the love of God. Ugh. Why would you post something said by a wife beater? Which was proven he actually didn't. But, go off like you have any idea about fucking anything. Your dad used a Johnny lawsuit against you. Please tell me you see this. How the fuck did he... First off, you realize defamation lawsuit, conservator lawsuit are two entirely different fucking things, right? Right? I understand this. They're not even remotely the same thing. There is nothing in his lawsuit that her dad could have used against her. Are you heard Stan smoking crack? Is crack what you smoke? You smoke crack? Because, yeah, that's what that sounds like to me. Learn some basic fucking law. And F that wife beating piece of at comment read. Why is she praising an abuser? Someone else wondered. Girl, delete this right now. Google that man, mama. Another insisted. You really gonna tell someone like her? But we know better. Girls have her fucking age. Really? Really, teenage Karens? Really? Seriously. He has not been proven to have abused anything other than maybe some inanimate objects and a bag or two of Doritos. Jesus Christ. However, fans of the Princess of Pop rushed to her defense, with many insisting she can post whatever she wants. Justice for Britney and justice for Johnny Depp. Ignore the bots and Amber stands. They can't see this truth that's put in front of their face, one commented. Or logic. I don't think they even know what a black eye actually looks like. Just saying. From a longtime fan and a new follower, speak it, woman. You live your best life, and thank you for standing up and posting what you want on your account. The trolls are just throwing a tantrum because they can't brainwash you. Stay strong. You have been strong for so long, and you can live free and speak your mind. Folks, remember, Britney's from my generation, okay? A generation that didn't just lap up whatever the media was saying and quoting it like it was the absolute truth. We were against censorship. We stood against the media narrative. We did our own homework. We got to the truth, which is quite impressive for the slacker generation. You know what I mean? We did our own homework. We know not to trust the media. We know you can't believe everything you read that they put out. I'm just saying. And Britney, she's a part of that generation. And then you're going to go and tell her and say, but the media says, Google him. Google him. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know about this generation, folks. I just don't know. All these Amber stands in the comments telling Britney what to do. Don't you think she's had enough people in her life dictating to her? If you don't like what you post, go back to your queen, but leave Britney alone, someone else added. You have every right to post what you want. If someone doesn't like it, they can just unfollow and move on. You're allowed to quote what you want to quote as well, another offered. This comes as Britney's lawyer revealed in a new court filing that her father, Jamie Spears, was trying to unveil all her confidential medical records to take his revenge. The pop star's attorney, Matthew Rosengart, argued in a new motion that Jamie's 70 had sunk to a new low with yet another regrettable and mean-spirited attempt to bully, harass, and intimidate his own daughters, per page 6. That said, the Make Me hitmaker also revealed on Tuesday, August the 2nd, that she had initially planned on tying the knot with her husband, Sam Asghari, in a Catholic church, but wasn't permitted because she was a practicing member. Not a practicing member. This is true. This is kind of a thing. AH was recently spotted having lunch with a friend in Tel Aviv, Israel, months after losing the defamation case against her former actor husband. As per reports, the actress' photo was first posted on Garden Minefield Dizengoff's Instagram page, which she was seen enjoying food at a cafe near Dizengoff Street on Monday, August the 1st. Heard was accompanied by Eve Barlow, a music journalist and Zionist, who's also a great friend of the Aquaman actress and one of her vocal supporters. Barlow stood by her throughout the multi-million-dollar case against Depp and defended her whenever required. Oh, fuck me. Play me a fucking violin, media. You mean she who got booted out for presenting false information? I love how you all just like to have selective amnesia and forget that. Just saying. And then we got this. So I decided to descend into the fucking rabbit hole that was the comments section just to show you how vile these people actually are. So we got some images here. I'll pull this one up from Ivana. See if I can get it full screen here. Hold on. Oh, for God's sake. Excuse me while I fight with my computer. We'll have to do with the smaller images, and I'll just have to read it. Alright, fine. We'll just go into this, okay? We'll go into the comments. Now, this one, I'm going to quote to you just because I wonder if they might be on crack. Again, I'll say it. Is crack. Is crack what you smoke? Okay. Wife beater, great person to quote. No, you did not just quote this pirate. Jesus Christ. Delete this. Really? You're going to tell someone what to put on their own page? Really? Is some of the crap on here. Here we go again with the text messages, quoting the guy who said he wanted to murder his soon-to-be wife Burner and then have sex with her corpse. Mental illness is on display for everyone these days. Get help, people. Actually, no, hon, you get help. Revenge fantasies for those of us who've gone through abuse are a thing. I had full-blown fucking comics that I drew of what I wanted to do to my stepbrother. It was 1,000 times more graphic or horrific than that text message. That I can fucking guarantee you. At least he wasn't talking about what he wanted to do with his abuser's entrails. Yeah. Revenge fantasies for those of us who've gone through abuse are a thing, and they should not be shamed because, but my queen said. I can tell you right now, I'm actually a secret billionaire. I actually have $50 billion sitting somewhere out in the Cayman Islands. It's not true. But if we operate on AH Stan logic, then it must be true because I'm a woman and I said so. No, I don't have to back up that with actual receipts from my bank. I'm a woman. You should just take my word. Yeah, this is the level of stupid that we have descended down to as a society, folks. This is the level we've come to. So there's a lot of people in support. We came out as soon as they started their bullshit on her. A lot of people showing support because, shocker, those of us who've gone through it recognize others who've gone through it. Crazy, isn't it? It's kind of like how neurodiverse people recognize their own and we're almost never wrong. Yeah, just saying. All these people like, it's not even a debt quote. Oh, God forbid we actually quote, again, our favorite authors. Horrible of us, right? So you see all these people who are in support, and you see the stupid, right? I'm trying to get to a particular one that was just disgusting. I'm trying to get to a particular quote here, so sorry, folks, this might take a moment. This one right here, spare me, dude. He wants to make her look crazy. Johnny doesn't have to do a goddamn thing. She is crazy. That girl is batshit. And she didn't need any help from Johnny to be batshit. You know those recordings that y'all are damning saying he's trying to make her look crazy? You're aware that she recorded them, right? Right? You notice that he didn't say nothing. Not a goddamn word. Not one. For 6 fucking years. Nothing. Oh, but he's trying to make her look crazy. I can't with these people. I literally just can't with these people. Guess what, society? Us people with mental health and disabilities, and even those without, can post whatever the fuck we want to. And now, we're not just gonna sit down behind closed doors like good little disabled people. Fuck you. Sorry. But a lot of this is ableistic as shit. A lot of these same people, when she posts those pictures where she wasn't fully nude, folks, I hate to tell you, but she isn't. Oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, fuck off. Again, here we go. Johnny didn't write this. Fuck you, dude. First of all, what an ableistic little cunt you are. You're gonna sit there and decry a man for a medical condition. Number two, I'm sorry, but if I were a guy, not only would I not be able to get it up for I'm pretty sure that it would invert and possibly end up in my own ass. That's how disgusting she is. I'm just saying. Please don't let children watch this video, folks. So she's got a lot of support. Oh no! Whatever, Karen. Oh, misogyny at its best. Oh, fucking spare me. You people don't know what misogyny actually is. Can I state that? These people don't know what misogyny really is. They just like to throw that word around, and it just means whatever they don't agree with is misogyny. I hate to break it to you, facts aren't misogyny. Facts are just facts. People who stand up with facts and evidence aren't misogynists. We just stand by logic and reason. We tend to not just go along with whatever ebb and flow the media is telling us to. We don't just buy whatever they're selling. We do our own homework. We look up the evidence. We stand by that, regardless of which way it points. That's what normal, rational people with critical thinking skills do. Just saying. Oh my god, you're blinded by misogyny, internalized or external. Really? 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 But Tiffany, if you like facts and reason and logic and critical thought, that's just internalized misogyny. God help me. You see the cesspool that I'm talking about, yes? And I guess I won't get to it because of this insanity, but there was literally one on here that they had an age stand saying that her father didn't abuse her enough. I'm sure you can find it somewhere floating around on Twitter if you don't see it anywhere else. And by the way, I love this. For every turd stain that Britney loses, she gains 10 of Johnny Depp's relatives. And a few more of us who like critical, logical thought. But you see where we're going here. all these people who were all free Britney until the goddamn moment she dares stand up for Johnny. Just posting a quote, not even like going directly into it, but just literally posting a quote. And yeah, that's what we get here. So you're seeing the cesspool, yes? Seeing the cesspool. You have these individuals who are coming up to a woman who had her complete personhood robbed from her, who was treated as a subhuman human being for over 13 years, who was basically the bank for the entirety of her family, for everyone else but herself. And all the freeloaders were taking a piece of her fortune. The fact of the matter is that she looked at the Johnny situation. I don't know if she has or not, but if she has, and she saw those freeloaders and everything AH and her married band of freaking grifters were doing, and she saw the parallel, and she wanted to show some subtle report, fucking power to her, because those of us who've actually been through some shit know the difference between real survivors and the liars. Number 2, you can't say that you support women and then turn your back on other women because they say something you don't like. That's not feminism. That's hypocrisy. You either support her and her right to live as a free person and express her own thoughts, or you don't. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. And to fucking use AH as justification to tear her down after the shit she's gone through is disgusting on a brand new levels. To back it up with nonsensical statements with absolutely not one shred of evidence just makes it that much more sad. This world is making me lose faith a little bit more and more every single goddamn day. Every single day. When we elevate feelings and narrative over actual facts, evidence, logical thought, reasoning, and critical thinking, and we're doing it in at least the purported numbers of these AH stands and the media and so-called journalists, I'm worried for the world, and you should be also. And on that note, folks, I'm going to close out. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do tend to get removed from time to time. Please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this morning, and as always, we hope you have a good one. I'm going to go watch some foamy cartoons here from Ill Will Press to get my decent dose of logic back. Bye-bye, everyone.